Hi, my name is Danny Sleece, Firefighter 2, assigned to Hazmat 34, and you're watching Report on Conditions.
This week on Report on Conditions, we take you to a propane tank fire in Temecula and a structure fire in the city of Banning. We also catch up with Captain Cal and talk about kitchen safety for Fire Prevention Week. Hi, I'm Rob Rosine. Thank you for joining CAL FIRE Riverside County Fire Department's Report on Conditions. For the past week from October 2nd to October 8th, our firefighters responded to 3,812 calls for service. This included 2,860 medical emergencies and 118 fire-related calls. Of those fire calls, 30 were vegetation fires and 22 were structure fires. Let's take a look at a few highlighted incidents from the past week. At around 4 a.m. on Wednesday, October 4th, firefighters were dispatched to a reported structure fire at the 770 block of East Lincoln Street in the city of Banning. The first arriving engine reported a single-story, vacant structure with heavy fire and smoke showing. The fire was contained to the structure in about 20 minutes, and resources were on scene for approximately 2 hours, working on mop-up and overhaul. Thankfully, there was no injuries reported to civilians or firefighters. On Friday, October 6th at around 1 p.m., 911 dispatchers received multiple reports of a vegetation fire near the railroad tracks on Highway 111 and Wheeler Street in the unincorporated area of Mecca. As firefighters responded, they reported a large visible column of smoke and requested additional engines. The first on-scene engine reported 1/2 acre of medium grass burning at a moderate rate of spread, with potential for approximately 20 acres. The Union Pacific Railroad traffic was slowed in the area, and California Highway Patrol assisted by shutting down Highway 111 to roadway traffic. The incident commander also requested a response from the bulldozer at Station 39 to expedite the containment process. Fire resources remained on scene for approximately 4 hours while they contained and mopped up the fire. The fire was contained to 1 acre. On Sunday, October 8th at around 10 in the morning, fire engines were dispatched to multiple reports of explosions and a propane tank on fire at the 34,700 block of Calle Bella Loma in unincorporated Temecula. The first arriving company officer reported a 1,000-gallon propane tank on fire with a threat to 2 additional tanks. The Riverside County Fire Department Hazardous Materials team performed a firing operation to burn off the remaining fuel in the tank in a controlled manner due to concerns about life safety. The fire was contained to the tank, 2 vehicles, and surrounding debris. Fire resources remained on scene for about 6 hours, ensuring the remaining property's safety. 1 civilian patient was transported by ground with minor injuries, and no firefighters were injured. On Sunday, October 8th at approximately 2 p.m., firefighters were dispatched to multiple reports of a fire at the 20,900 block of Magnolia Avenue in Nuevo. The first arriving battalion chief reported 1 outbuilding, 1 detached garage, and several vehicles burning. Firefighters were able to contain the fire within an hour and keep it from spreading to structures. However, resources remained on scene for several hours, performing salvage and overhaul. 1 citizen was transported to a hospital via ground ambulance with moderate injuries, and no firefighters were injured. You're invited to the CAL FIRE Riverside County Fire Department Fire Station Open Houses. Saturday, October 14th. Station 47, Norco. Station 8, Woodcrest. Station 97, Lake Elsinore. Station 2, Maria Valley. Station 12, Temecula. Station 25, San Jacinto. Station 20, Beaumont. Station 93, La Quinta. Station 33, Palm Desert. Station 35, Thousand Palms. Station 80, Indio. And Station 40 in Mecca. It's a great opportunity for you and your family to get up close and personal with our dedicated firefighters and the life-saving equipment they use every day.
Did you know that cooking equipment is involved in roughly 150,000 home fires per year? And most of these fires are caused because people aren't paying attention or aren't aware of these home safety rules. Captain Cal, whenever you're cooking, you want to make sure that the pan is turned in or away from you so you can't accidentally knock it off the stove and the contents won't spill and burn you. The other thing you always want to remember is things that can catch on fire like oven mitts or plastic or paper towels. You want to keep far away from the stove. And make sure to have a child and pet-free zone 3 feet from the stove when a grown-up is cooking. So Captain Cal, do you know how to put out a grease fire on the stove? No, we never want to put water on a grease fire. Instead, you want to take a lid and put it on the pan so it's nice and tight. That smothers the fire and takes the oxygen away from the fire. You also want to make sure your stove is turned off, but you never want to put any water on your grease fire. Captain Cal, if there's ever a fire in the oven, what you want to do is close the oven right away, turn the oven off, and then unplug it if possible. And if you ever have a fire in the microwave, Captain Cal, what you want to do is close the door immediately, turn off the microwave, and unplug it if you can. If the fire starts to grow, it's time to get a fire extinguisher. Do you know if we have a fire extinguisher nearby, Captain Cal? Make sure to check the extinguisher is charged and use the pass method. P for pull out the pin, A for aim at the base of the fire, S for squeeze. Squeeze the trigger you just pulled the pin out of. Squeeze it slowly and evenly, and S for sweep. Sweep the extinguisher from side to side to cover all areas the fire may have spread to. And if the fire is too big and spreading too fast, let everyone at home know there is a fire, get outside, and call 911 immediately.
911, what's your emergency?
Good job, Cal. Following these steps will keep you and your family safe in the kitchen.
Good morning, everyone. It's Bill Weiser, the Fire Chief for Riverside County Fire Department and the CAL FIRE Riverside Unit. Today, we're kicking off National Fire Prevention Week, and we're here in front of the County Administrative Center here in downtown Riverside. National Fire Prevention Week is a recognition of the fire of October 8th of 1871, the Great Chicago Fire. It started in the United States using real fire codes and really bolstering a paid fire department. And as you can see behind me, we have great addition to our fire department approved by the Board of Supervisors that are inside this building. So it's our chance to, 1, tell the public to be safe, to be smart, and 2, show our appreciation to the county for their improvements in fire service. Thank you.
Well, hello guys, thank you for having me out at your station. My name is Zeke Foster, I'm your medical director. I am out here to meet the crew, to discuss any questions, concerns, comments, anything that's on your mind. We get a lot of questions answered. There's questions that I think have been on the edge of people's tongues for a while that just hasn't had the right venue to ask the question and to get a prompt answer. It's a good opportunity for them to learn who their medical director is as a person and have that face-to-face so that if we have conversations down the road or there's something that you want to bring to my attention that we've already met. For the stations that I have been to and some of the ones that I've just discussed with people via phone call or email, if you guys would like to have me come out to your station, request. And through the Bureau, we'll find a time that you're on, and we'll find a time that I can come out to the station and come and talk with you guys.
That's going to do it for this week's Report on Conditions. Be sure to follow us at CAL FIRE RRU on social media to stay up to date on incidents as they occur. Did you happen to capture any photos or videos of our firefighters in action? If so, please send those our way at rrupio@fire.ca.gov. On behalf of your CAL FIRE, Riverside County Fire Department Public Affairs and Community Education Bureau, I'm Rob Rosine. Thanks for watching.